Before today's video starts, I want to mention that according to YouTube statistics, only about 23% of all the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you end up liking today's video, please consider subscribing. After all, it's free and you can always change your mind and enjoy the video. I have a Patreon now, it's down there in the description. There are quite a few tiers, go check it out. It will help me out a lot if you decide to support me. On to the video then. Here's what I've been doing this entire time while you guys were watching me basically move my entire website to ASP.NET Core, which is basically this crazy thing. I still need to figure out the policies, but that's something I can figure out later. Basically, what I did was it has somewhere that get file somewhere, I'll fix that later. Basically, what I have here is I moved my entire website over to ASP.NET Core because I want to be able to add like some web applications that can be scalable. I also want to add something like a dashboard. Basically what we have here is you can follow some of the guides that are on the internet. Here I have a lot of tabs open because I'm still learning how to use this damn thing. And you can add like file browsing and such. There are setup tutorials you can follow on the internet. But basically, I'm still trying to, modernize my infrastructure a bit more, so I can add complex web applications and containers with certain services and such. So that will take a lot of time. But basically, what I've been trying to do was I still need to figure this out. Maybe this is what I was missing. Maybe what else? I still need to figure out the authentication of the user. So that's something I need to figure out. I don't think I'm going to leave these comments in, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. Basically this is supposed to be some sort of authentication, and all of this is still the same. So basically what I did is I built out this server basically, and what this server has is a basic backend, and it pretty much runs my website on the server right now. And it's with ASP.NET Core, so it's much better, and I can scale and add my applications to it. It's still something I'm learning, so it took a little while to move everything over. I've set a max cache age, so that's the limit of it, and pretty much everything is the same, aside from me, having it in something that's now scalable and hopefully easy to use. Now I need to figure out a service that I will use to publish my website onto it. I may rework it for the final time so that it's finally something I can use as a really professional portfolio. Again, it's something that I have to work on, but I've got the basics done. I still need to figure out the privacy section and the error.css thing here. I mean this thing right here, or this index.cs.html. I need to figure this out, but this is the basic homepage, so you can still actually access it, but with the way I configured it, you cannot access it no more or anymore. And this is pretty much the web app. I'm using .NET Core 3.1 for this, and everything else is still the same. So pretty much what I was trying to do here is I was trying to set it up so that it can use a specific method, when it errors out and such. That I have still a lot of modules that are being loaded in. That's still something I need to figure out, but everything else has been already figured out pretty much for the most part. It's the original index.html file that is no longer needed. So I may just remove it. I don't think it's needed, so let's remove it. So I have these static files here. I might use it as a sort of place to store some downloads for you guys later, who knows. But this is the root of the website here. I just moved all my files in here. after setting up the server with the startup.cs file, which is this one. Took a while to set it all up, but I did it. I managed to do it. So we'll just have to wait and see what it will do. And I still need to figure out the authentication. That's kind of a bummer I don't have that, but the entire website is now running on the web server, so you can see localhost for port 5001. If you look into the debugger over here, if I can scale this up somehow, it will say it's listening onto this port 5000 and 5001. So what we can do is we can actually type in port 5000 and see what that looks like. So port 5000 has been locked. SSL protocol invalid response. So the one that we have to use is 5001, which is our server. So if I go there, it will load up my website, and it loads much quicker because the files are local. So yeah, there's still a lot of reworking I want to do to modernize it a bit. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. I am fairly happy with it, but you know, it's still something I would like to work on and improve, basically. So that's something I've been working on for a while now. I'll make a full video about this later on once I'm finished with everything, with setting up authentication, setting up a dashboard, and possibly designing my server architecture a bit more. I also need to get like some hosting units. I was considering Linode. So if you guys know any like better providers for hosting ASP.NET Core web servers or web services, let me know, like really cheap ones. I don't need that much storage or that much transfer speed either. So literally the cheapest thing you can get me that will be supported in the Czech Republic will really help me out a lot. So if you know anything, just let me know. I'll be really grateful for this. The only reason why I'm doing this, I'll figure this out later, is that I want to move and make my website into a sort of a base for a web app, and I want to build web applications on top of that, so I can make something a bit more scalable, something that's actually usable, you know, so I can host my applications on my web server instead of having it to be hosted somewhere else. Again, it's still something I have to figure out by myself, but if anyone knows any like good services, let me know that I can use to host my ASP.NET website or .NET Core website here. Let me know, it will really help out greatly. Again, I still have to work out some kinks, so bear that in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else. So yeah, just let me know if you know any like good services that I can use, and yeah. Okay, I unstaged all the changes. Nothing changed. So I'm running it currently through the debugger right now, so it uses quite a few threads to run the server. And there's still some things that are loaded unnecessarily, but yeah, let me know if you know any good hosting services. In the meantime, I'll work on this, you know, make it a bit more modern, since I have the base for my web server already set up. So on that note, I want to thank all of you for watching. Make sure to give a like, subscribe, and I hope to see all of you beautiful people next time.